YouTube! You may notice that I'm dressed very seriously today, and that's because I'm going to teach you something. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a hexa-hexa-flexagon. What's that, you might ask? Well, it's something really super cool, and when I'm done, you'll know what it is. Things you need to make a hexa-hexa-flexagon: a large piece of paper, a ruler, preferably long, a pencil, a calculator, a pair of scissors, a glue stick. Optional things for decorating include something awesome, a protractor, and a marker. The most difficult thing of making a hexa-hexa-flexagon is finding the right type of paper. You can't use just ordinary loose leaf paper because it's not big enough and it's a little too flimsy. And you can't use anything that's bordering on cardboard because it needs to be able to flex, as the name might suggest. What I have here is a piece of artist paper. It's out of an old sketch pad. The first step in making a hexa-hexa-flexagon is to cut out your piece of paper. Now, it's very important that your piece of paper is measured properly. Get out your ruler and measure the long side of your page. Now that I've measured the length of my piece of paper, I know that is 60.6 centimeters. And now it's going to be time to get out your calculators. And what you need to know is that the width of the strip of paper that you're going to be cutting is the square root of 3 over 20 times the length. And I now know that my strip of paper should be 5.2 centimeters tall. Now that I have my strip of paper cut, I'm going to have to do some more calculations. So what you want to do is take the length of your piece of paper and divide it by 10. When I do that, I get 6.1 centimeters. Now what you want to do is go along your piece of paper, and I'm going to make a mark every 6.1 centimeters, but whatever the length of your paper is divided by 10, that's how far you're going to make the marks apart. Now I have every 6.1 centimeters marked along my piece of paper. The next thing we're going to do is make marks on the other side. What we're trying to accomplish is to divide this into equilateral triangles. What we want to do is put marks exactly halfway in between the marks we have on the other side of the paper. Now that I have my marks on both sides, what I'm going to do is connect them diagonally so that I divide my piece of paper into triangles. I've divided my piece of paper completely into equilateral triangles, and you'll see I have a little bit of scrap at the end, and I just want to cut those off both ends. And now I want to fold along all of these lines. Now you need to number the triangles, and you need to number them in exactly this way. So with the longer side facing down, you start at this side. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. This looks weird upside down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and leave the last one blank. And then you're going to flip it over. And I don't have lines drawn on this side, but I can tell from the folds, which we just did. Now on this one, you're going to leave the first triangle blank and number it this way: 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 4, 4, now we're going to start folding this, and the trick to this is on the back side, you want the two same numbers to touch. 4 and the 5s touch. Now you want to arrange this so you have 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. And you're going to fold this at the last 3 you want to fold in like this and flip it over. So now you have blank 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. The next fold you're going to do is where the 2 borders the 1. You're going to flip it under, and then you're going to pull this part over so that the entire front is 2s. And then this 1 that's sticking, so you have 2 blanks on this side, you're going to fold this over here, and then we're going to glue this down so that the blanks are glued to each other. We want to let that dry a bit before we start trying to flex it. So now would be a good time to decorate it if you'd like to. One thing I like to do is put cool stuff on my Hexa-hexa-flexagon. And what I do for that is use a protractor, cut it into 6 pieces, and then glue each segment onto one of the triangles. Here I have a completed Hexa-hexa-flexagon with a TARDIS on the number 1 side and the number 2 side painted pinky purple. Now I'm going to show you what's so cool about them. If you fold them in certain ways, you can get the other sides to show. There are 6 sides, so now I have 3 and 1 showing. And if I keep playing around with it, see there's side number 6 and 3 on that side. Three and 1. I can keep playing around with this forever. I was using it earlier and I found side 5 as well. But basically, you can just keep flexing it, as it's called, find the other sides. It's a good way to spend some time. So there is a completed Hexa-hexa-flexagon. Thanks for watching day 3 of my Converting Energy into Beauty series. Subscribe if you'd like to see new videos. I'll be posting one every day this month. See you tomorrow.